and there will be the entrance station to La Pooperia, as I like to call it. Sometimes people find the very nicest, most secluded spot, and that's usually the potty. So ask your boat when we pull in, where's the potty usually going to go. The key here is a couple of things. One is these blue buckets here. The blue buckets are for you to grab when you've made your camp for the night, and you can go and pee in them instead of having to get out to the river in the middle of the night and trip over, you know, somebody or yourself or hurt yourself or blah blah blah. So what I would recommend if you're peeing in the bucket is to maybe go outside the tent and don't leave it in the tent, especially if you're a thrasher like me. Not a good thing to have a urine-soaked tent. So, but it's right there for you. And in the morning, we'd like you to take that little bucket, and nobody will know what you're doing. And just carry your little blue plastic purse back down to the river. Please rinse it out. Okay, really rinse it out good because people are touching this. And then come back and just start to stack back here. This is the key. This is the most important thing on this trip. This will tell you if it's here that the toilet is open and you can go use it. If it's gone, we can go back there. Hey, you okay? You need CPR? It'll always have TP in it, so if it's here, it's open. If it's not, it's being used. And it's critical that when you're done, you remember to bring this back, or you'll have a lot of people like that. Okay? So this is the key. Now you'll also notice that we have some parking reflectors there. They're really good in the middle of the night. You can see them flash, and that gives you the trail.
If you suddenly don't see a reflector and you haven't gotten to the toilet, you better kind of turn around and go back the other way, all right?
I highly recommend before it gets dark to find out where the La Pooperia is, because if it's dark and you don't know where it is, we had a trip where we found a guy, he was barefoot the next morning, sobbing, and he was on top of that cliff about a half a mile downstream. I can't make this shit up.
Wait, he was just like up there standing there?
Weird. Anyway, so follow me to the toilet. Beautiful. God, there's more of you than there were on the first part of the trip. There you go. Okay, so here's the Pooperia. And it's got a little net on it so that it keeps the flies out. It's really nice. Put the little handle up and just put it off to the side, and there's the toy, right? You lift that up, like regular toilet seat, right? And then do your thing, right? Okay, so now if it's a little wobbly, you know, some of you need, I personally need a lot of support here. So I'll, you know, wiggle it in a little bit if you need to.
There it is. So you make sure that it's stable. We try to get it stable. You get yourself settled in on this thing, and you know, be careful, because it is only a rocket box, right? It is only a rocket box. So you could easily, that way, or that way. And I'm making it, you know, we're joking about this now, but this has happened.
Right? And I like to just put this here and meditate.
Your time, Sandy?
Really don't like do your, you know, your washing and your toothbrush and stuff here, because there's a line, no doubt about it. So the key here is solid waste only. Toilet paper and doo-doo. No pee. Okay, no liquid. This here is for liquid. That's the pee bucket. That's why it's yellow. Got it? Okay. For the girls, you have to learn how you do your kegels every night, right? And learn how to control that thing and just move over here and pee. And then you move over here and do number 2, right? And for the guys, now if this isn't big enough, just let us know. We have this. And you can kind of do this, and then you can, don't get the seat wet. Please. Pour it in there, and you're done, right?
We're in nature now. The seat should be dry.
They always hate when I say this part, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you're going to make a mistake, make the mistake in here. Okay? I can deal with a little liquid in this box. I can't deal with taking my comb and fishing out something solid out of this pee bucket, because the pee bucket gets dumped in the river afterwards. This, we take it all out, okay? Don't make a mistake. But if you do make a mistake, this is where you want to make a mistake, please. Do it, but this is basically the setup. Now, this will always come out, but you might not necessarily need it. It's just a feminine hygiene kit, okay, in case you need it. It'll be back here somewhere. When you're done, you use the toilet paper. That's solid, right? Solid waste. Put the toilet paper in here. Now, there's two things I'd like to remind you here. One is, we're all friends here. Do not hover. This is a toilet seat. You sit here.
The other thing about the system is you want to aim, right? You don't want to back yourself all the way against the seat because guess what? It's going to be a mess. You want to be over the drop zone, correct? Yes. Just like at home. Just like at home. It's nothing really different, but people kind of get, you might be looking at the skyline and just sort of...
If you hover, then we've got a massive cleanup job. You can imagine. I'm not going there, right? The other thing is we're all friends here. You don't need to make a teepee of toilet paper to cover your little deposit, okay? That's not a good thing because we only have a limited supply of toilet paper. So if we run out, we're going for, I don't know, your towel, your face cloth, bushes, rocks, not a good thing. So you don't have to cover it all, and quite frankly, it's like, oh, we had corn for dinner, yeah. Okay, so, and then when you're done with the toilet paper, you close this up. Oh wait, before you do that, sprinkle just a little bit of Clorox 2 in there, okay? That keeps the smell down. Don't put any on the seat, please. Put this back, okay, and then put the fly cover back down on the thingo. You're not a klutz like me. If there are any flies, you can spend your time. This is really cool. I mean, we have it all, don't we?
Yeah. You're ready for everything.
Really cool. Now, if you happen to be low on toilet paper, there will be extra toilet paper inside this plastic red-capped bucket, okay? And if there is none, please let one of us know before the next person comes out here and discovers that they're having to scream. Okay? And then what do we do when we're done? Put that back, and that's all there is to it. So, any questions? And what do we do before we go back?
Wash our hands.
Okay, thank you for your attention.
Very thorough.
Very nice.
Okay, so go set your tents up and tarps up. In about a half an hour, 40 minutes, for those who want to go hiking, we'll go strolling. It's a little scramble, but it's short and it's really cool.